Hi guys, so yeah, today it's a great day for riding, very nice weather. Oh, and I will catch some traffic. I think so. Let me just read that message. Oh no, it's nothing important. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, today it's a great weather. It's almost, yeah, it's perfect for riding. It's not too cold, not too hot, not windy at all. It's really good. So yeah, I'm going for a ride. I went for a ride in the morning and now I have to ride again because I'm going somewhere. And yeah, it's been great, this ride, with this riding in the sunset and with this perfect temperature. It's been great. And I know we all like to ride our bikes in these conditions, and we like to do as many kilometers or miles, depending on where you are watching, as we possibly can on these conditions. But sometimes we have some reliability issues, and that's exactly what I want to talk with you about today, especially regarding the reliability of this bike, the CBF125. This bike is a CBF125 from 2010, as some of you may know, and it already has 35,825 kilometers right now. So it's almost at the 36,000 kilometers service. I don't know how many miles that is. Actually, I know. I cannot convert it to miles just by doing some mental calculations. Sorry about that, I'm not that good with maths. So yeah, but as I was saying, it has, let's say, 36,000 kilometers. It's approaching the 36,000 kilometer service. So, and regarding the reliability, I'm really satisfied with it. The bike didn't give me almost any problem during the 5.5 year period. No, actually, yeah, let me just think. Yeah, because the bike is from November 2010, so the bike is 5 years old and not six years old. It's actually 5 years and 4 months, because we are in March. I don't know when this video will be released, but yeah, this is being filmed in beginning of March, not beginning, middle of March. So yeah, as I was saying, regarding the reliability, I had almost no problems. Okay, I did got stranded once in the middle of in the side of the road, but that was not bike related. It was more equipment related. I will tell you why later. So as I was saying, the bike, during the time I had it since yeah, I'm the only owner she ever had. So I did already all these kilometers with her. I use it now not so much because of the NC, but I always used it for everything because it was the only bike I had. So I used it for daily commutes, for going for a ride at Sunday, for going to a longer ride with some friends, for everything. And actually, except for the regular maintenance, I had no problems. I changed the brake calipers already. The front is on the third set, the rear is on the second. I changed the tires not because they were requiring some change, requiring replacement, but just because the stock tires were very bad. So since I was using the bike daily, I would catch some rain and all that stuff, so I decided to replace them before being required. So yeah, they are new. I installed them when the bike had 32,000 kilometers. So as I was saying, other than that, I had to swap the light bulb in the dashboards twice. And the headlamp, I switched it only once, but it's not because it broke, it was because it's the light on the CBF, it's very bad on this model, and by replacing the light bulb you can get a little bit more light, so I did. Other than that, I had to swap the battery. Actually, that was the problem. I had to swap the battery twice. Once after 4 years, because the battery was dead, it wouldn't start the bike. If I push started the bike, the battery would work and would allow me to ride. But if I needed to use the starter, the bike wouldn't start at all. So yeah, I had to replace it, and the main problem I had is that after replacing the battery, the new battery only lasted exactly 1 year and 1 month, and then it died. But it died completely. It just, I was riding along on the road, and all of a sudden the bike loses power, and I have to stop on the shoulder of the road. Then it restarts, then I go a little bit more, it happens again, and at the second time the bike didn't start it anymore. So I had to ask to a friend of mine if he could pick me up with a truck, and we did that. Other than that, I also had to, but yeah, that's might be also considered regular maintenance. I'm not sure. It's up to you if you consider it regular maintenance or not, but roughly at 32,000 kilometers, yeah, it was right around that. It was all at the same time. It was the battery, this problem, and another problem that I will talk about later. So what happened was that I had to replace the rings on the, I'm not sure if they are called rings, but the rubbers that seal the oil in the front fork. I had to replace them after, yeah, roughly 4.5, almost 5 years. It was relatively recent. It was around April or May 2015, so almost a year now. So as I was saying, I had to replace the rings because they must have worn out, and the left side of the front fork was leaking some oil, and I had to replace it. And since I took the bike to the shop to replace it, the left side, they said that since I'm going to replace it, I might as well replace the other side, just to avoid returning back 2, 3, 4 months after to replace the other side. So I did that. I replaced both sides, and after that, completely perfect. And the most severe problem, and I have to stress that this wasn't related with the model, it was just a fabrication defect, was that the bolt that holds in the oil in the engine, the screw where it screws wasn't properly properly fabricated. So after roughly 30,000 kilometers, a bit more, the screw cracked and I was losing oil. Actually, yeah, it was exactly 1 year ago that this happened, that problem. The bike was at the shop for around 1 month. It was when I was riding with the new model of the CBF125. It was landed by the shop, and yeah, they had some troubles fixing it because they had to take out the engine, redo a new screw. So yeah, it was a mess. But yeah, it was a fabrication defect, not a reliability problem of the bike. It's a good example of the quality control that the Taiwanese or Thailandese guys, I'm not sure about that, do when they made this bike. So it's not a reliability problem of the model, but or of this particular bike, of the model. Yeah, it's a problem of this particular bike, which had a fabrication defect. And yeah, other than that, I had zero issues. That issue was the most severe one. It could have been an engine killer issue, but I was able to get the bike to the shop before it lost all the oil, which was fortunate. So no damage was done to the engine. So yeah, it was a good day that day. I was very lucky that day. But yeah, that was the most severe problem, and it took around 1 month for them to resolve. They were completely unaware of what they would be, of what they could do, but they ended up fixing it, and it was a good fix. It's been a couple of kilometers since then, and it's holding out great. So other than that, yeah, those were the only problems I had. That was the most severe one, but it wasn't related with the model. It was more of a fabrication defect, which can happen on any bike if they don't have a good quality control. But yeah, other than that, the bike runs perfectly. If you do the regular maintenance, no, I have never had any problems except for the battery problem, but that is not a, I wouldn't call it a reliability problem, because it's not, it's a aftermarket battery, it's not a bike original battery. So yeah, I would not call it a reliability problem. But yeah, that's it. I haven't had any major reliability issues other than those that I've talked about. If you have one of these bikes and you just do the regular maintenance, it should be, and if you would take care of the oil, you have to check the oil level frequently, because it might consume some oil. So yeah, other than that, it's completely fine. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.